This is Robert Gleeman with EMR Update, and I'm talking today with CEO Rich Steinle from PracticeIT. And Rich, want to thank you for being with us. How would you characterize PracticeIT? What type of business is it?
Thanks, Robert. PracticeIT is a medical technology and services company. We are committed to serving physicians and their practices with the simplicity of innovative technology and the satisfaction of unparalleled customer support. We believe that the EMR and diagnostic device industry has been populated and served for a good long time now, but we believe that the adoption rates and physician satisfaction with these services are at all-time lows, and we believe that by focusing on the physician and their practice of medicine, that we can bring them new satisfaction in this industry.
Are you a manufacturer, a reseller, a VAR? How would you characterize yourself if you had to put a label on your company?
Sure. We actually play a number of those roles based on the elements of our product set. We develop and manufacture the EMR software in-house completely, and we are partnered and reseller of our diagnostic devices. We are not a diagnostic manufacturer, but we do have exclusive partnerships with a sister device firm that allows us that relationship and then to couple those and integrate those with our EMR.
How do you reach the doctors?
The way we're focusing right now, Robert, is we're doing that really on a multi-pronged strategy. We do have a direct sales force, which is fairly unique in the industry, out visiting with doctors personally. So the first and primary prong of our strategy is to have representatives in the field traveling to the individual doctor's offices and meeting with them and their staff. We offer several options to the doctor. We can provide the dedicated infrastructure for them if they do not have one already. However, we do allow physicians, if they have existing IT resources, and of course, according that they meet spec in terms of bandwidth and capacity, we allow them to use all of their existing equipment, so there's no additional spend on their part. In either case, we maintain the dedicated servers at our secure data center, and they can access them from anywhere.
That's interesting. It looks like you've looked deeply into the security of the data itself, as far as backups and providing the data to the doctor.
We absolutely have. That's one of the questions and challenges of the remote and of the remote model is always how well we take care of the physician's data, and we have employed various security measures to allow them to access it from their home, access it from their office, access it remotely, but always with security in mind. And then, in addition, our data center itself is redundant, and everything is stored, again, off-site.
I was interested also by something that I heard about from your company called the Doctor's Bill of Rights. Now,
yes.
we've all heard of the patient's Bill of Rights.
Exactly.
But what is the Doctor's Bill of Rights?
Well, the Doctor's Bill of Rights is really formed in our company's philosophy. My belief in, as we look into this industry again, is not that we're new to this market, but that we can bring a new level of service to the market, and that doctors deserve to be able to continue to practice medicine as they always have, uninterrupted and uninvaded, if you will, by new technology. We don't believe that doctors should have to become technologists to use our solutions. So approaching the market in that manner, we decided to come up with something that we believe the doctors can anchor on and can believe in our practice and in our services, and can get to know our people and the way we want to do business with them. So we crafted a Doctor's Bill of Rights that puts down in bullet form, if you will, what we think doctors should be able to expect from PracticeIT. It begins with non-invasive technologies that allow you to focus on patient care, That's really the core of it. At the very, very heart of our offerings, we say we won't interrupt the practice of medicine. The next is exceptional personal service from a vendor that you know and trust, and that's about a relationship. We want them to know our folks. You see that in our sales approach, and then we want them to remain and continue to know our folks in our customer service. Third is features at a price that you can afford and features that you need. We have split up our product offerings and our pricing so that a doctor can truly feel like they're only getting what they ask for and need from PracticeIT, and that they're only paying for what they ask for. There's a myriad of pricing models in the industry, and as we work on this with the doctors and get their input into our product offerings, we believe it's critical that they only get what they need and pay for what they get.
What about hand-holding? Can you go out there and actually help a customer with the installation and show them how to use it? Are you hands-on?
We absolutely do. We have a very fine physician services department at PracticeIT. Was built by our EVP of Services, John Simpkins, and his team. And they go out and do the installs personally with the doctors. They're on site to do the training with the physicians, and then are there as people with names known by the customer that they can call at any time and either receive additional online help. We can instantly link into their systems and walk them through things over the internet, or do follow-up visits, and that's all done very personally with the doctors.
It seems like you do have a very deep respect for doctors. Are there doctors in your family?
Not in my family, but we a lot. We have them on staff here, as well as there are family members. Mm-hmm. But we again, that's the philosophy here. That's why we ought to be in business. So we look at the physicians, as our opportunity to serve, and we want to help their practices. And if we do that well, we'll have a successful business.
That's great. It's a good attitude to have, and I like the way you're putting the service to the customer as the main thing. Mm-hmm. Sounds like you do have a good understanding of how to work with doctors and the patients that it takes to help the patients.
Well, I think if you look at the landscape, as I'm sure you'd agree, it's littered with products and services. So the doctors don't lack for options, for choices, or for people calling on them, frankly. We believe that that's a way that they've been vastly underserved by this market. And so whether it's the integrated approach that we take, whether it's the personal touch, the service, those aren't even new concepts, as I'm sure you'd agree. And there's a lot of people that put voice to that. But we are seeing a reaction in the doctors that we take that very seriously. And my challenge, to the staff is always, we'll be successful if we can actually do these things. It reduces this, if you will, and this EMR sale, which traditionally is a major decision, both economically and practice productivity-wise, to a fairly simple one that can turn on in one day, ramp up, and be very light on a physician's finances. And that's, I would say, that colors my vision most of all, is that I believe if we implement this right, and in the manner in which we've designed this, that more and more doctors can take advantage of this kind of technology. We are interested in earning the right to serve the physicians with simplicity. I believe that's the number one reason why they should give us a call. We do believe that they have a right to practice just like they always have, and that we can come alongside and help them do that with the new tools of automation, but continue to let them do their very, very important work as physicians. So I'd invite them to give us a call.
CEO Rich Steinle from PracticeIT, thank you very much, Rich.
Thank you, Robert.